でこれをガードのまま蹴る。で
Today, shikomizue is seen as an anime weapon, but historically it was a weapon that was actually used.
こうやっておじいちゃんに見せかけて。
皆さんこんにちは and welcome to Let's Ask Seki Sensei. I love to be your host Shogo from Let's Ask Shogo and this is Seki Sensei. Seki Sensei 本日もよろしくお願いいたします。お願いいたします。今回実はですね、これただの木の棒のように見えるんですけれども、実はなんとこうですね。仕込み武器となっております。先生にお渡しして、これで実際に戦うとすれば、もし先生がこれを渡されてこれで戦えと言われた場合、どのように戦うかというところをぜひ。
This is actually a shikomizue that is very similar to the one that Zatōichi, the blind swordsman, uses. For anyone who doesn't know Zatōichi, he is the model of Fujitora in One Piece. How Zatōichi fights in movies and dramas is completely fictional. But how would you use it if you really had to fight with this sword? So today, Seki Sensei, the 22nd headmaster of Kobudo, Asayama Ichiden with 400 years of history, will introduce various ways to fight with these shikomizue. You will witness amazing techniques that can only be created by Seki Sensei, who is the master in both the katana and the staff. The last kata he created is especially cool, so you can't leave this video without seeing it. So then, let's get started. First of all, let's learn more about the shikomizue itself. Today, shikomizue is seen as an anime weapon, but historically it was a weapon that was actually used. It was especially popular during the Meiji period after Japan's westernization. After samurai lost their power and carrying katana outside was forbidden, people secretly hid it as a shikomizue and carried it around. There are roughly two types of shikomizue. A shikomizue with a blade that was originally a normal katana, or a blade that was made specifically for a shikomizue. The first kind tends to be slightly curved to match the curvature of the blade. The second kind is completely straight and tend to be very thin. This is the type that Zatōichi uses. Handling a shikomizue is very different from handling a normal katana.
これは仕込み杖用の刀身の格好してるんですね。だから身幅も細いです。
かなり細いですね。
反りもありませんよね。これはね、納刀が大変。抜くのも大変。上下分かんなくなっちゃう。刃だよね。下になるようにこう持ってて、まあこう使ったとするじゃん。そしたらこのままになっちゃうの。だから入れるときにこっちにしてこうやる必要が出てくる。
The sakabato we introduced in a previous video had to do something similar too, but the sakabato is curved, so it was easier to understand whether it's up or down. The shikomizue is straight, so if you lose track of which way is up, there's no other way but to look at the koiguchi to check. With that in mind, let's finally start looking at some fighting techniques of the shikomizue. This is the kata Seki Sensei created based on his Jo staff skills. Let's ask him about the details.
腰に抜きつけてきたのね。で、本来これが反棒だったらこう受けたいわけ。それをこうしたの。で、これをガードのまま蹴る。で、
If this were just a Jo staff, you would hit the opponent with the upper end. But you can draw and attack him because the shikomizue has a blade. Seki Sensei naturally did a reverse grip draw. But why is it beneficial for you to do a reverse grip when you use a shikomizue?
こういう世界だから。刃が向こうになるように持ってればこうなるから。これをこうするっていうのが一手間なんで。そうだ、結局逆手が合理的だよね。
Fighting with a reverse grip like Zatōichi in the movies is completely fictional. But even if you wanted to actually fight with it, the reverse grip is still efficient. So then, what if the opponent aims for your head?
だから面切って。こうやって。こうやって。
打って。あ、入ってるんですね。
で、こう。
なるほど。
ね。
If this works well, you can lock the opponent using the shikomizue as a stick. You can even draw from here and attack him. And even if you couldn't pin him down to the floor completely, you can still lock his arm easily, like this. You could also do this too.
相手が振り下ろしてくる、入れる。
で、こう抜いて。バシャッ。
It's difficult to imagine from the camera angle, but if you suddenly get a stick swung towards your face like this, you will flinch. While your view is blocked, you will get cut by the blade. How about using the shikomizue like an actual cane? Can you fight from here too?
こうやっておじいちゃんに見せかけて。
he wouldn't expect to suddenly get his feet crushed like this. You can draw with your left hand and cut the armpit from here, or just hit the chin without drawing. But what if you don't want to make him draw?
手がけたとこダン
You kneel down to hit his wrist to surprise him. Even if the hit doesn't do too much damage, it will still give you the chance to draw an attack. So, in conclusion, Seki Sensei found out that the best way to fight with a shikomizue is to fight like it's a staff until you get closer to the opponent. Once you get close enough, you then use it like a wakizashi or ninjato to cut with the blade. Then lastly, let's have Seki Sensei show us what you can do against an attack from behind. To be honest, that was one of the coolest kata I've ever seen.
でこれ来るわけなで振り返りざまにこうやったので振り返りざまにこうやったのあらーってくとこう回転してプシュってやった
Seki Sensei got this idea from a tanto kata in Shinkage-ryu Hogan-ha. Because the shikomizue is also short and straight, it's possible to fight like this. So, we've been introducing various techniques using the shikomizue as if it's the strongest weapon ever. However, what would be the weaknesses of this weapon?
バレないうちにやっちゃった方がいいねよくよくこういう風になっちゃったらあんまり調子よくないねこれこそピーンってやられたらすっ飛んじゃうよね
In all of the original kata we introduced today, Seki Sensei won only because the opponent is not expecting you to be using a shikomizue, and it's an EI situation. If you fail the first sudden attack, the chance of you being able to win from there in a kenjutsu situation will be very low. You use it in a reverse grip, and can only hold the blade in one hand.
So that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. 今回の動画を撮らせていただいて分かったことがあるんですけれども、いかなる武器であったとしても先生にお渡しすれば最強に見えます、ね、本当に、やっぱこれって多分剣しか知らない方情の発想って生まれないと思いますし、
そうですよね、
はい、逆も確かにだと思いますので、どちらもやっぱりしてらっしゃる先生だからこそ編み出せる技が多数あったかなというふうに思います。So then everyone, if you enjoyed watching this video, please let us know in the comments if there's any other type of weapon like this shikomizue we did today. If you want any other weapons introduced by Seki Sensei, please let us know in the comments. And our goal right now is to achieve 150 people in our online lessons. It'd be great if you can join our lessons to learn the skills from Seki Sensei, so please take a look at the description box. 改めまして誠にありがとうございました。ありがとうございます。Everyone, thank you very much for watching this video. 皆さんどうもありがとうございました。
Want to learn EI and kenjutsu skills from the Kobudo master, Seki Sensei? Our online lessons have perfect English interpretation and are accessible to anyone worldwide. We will even be providing down ranks depending on your progress. Check the description box or pinned comment to join now.